Okay, you guys have defeated the carrion crawler. You make your way through the very difficult terrain, and beyond, you see a number of corpses and bones of different adventurers who've obviously fallen victim to this carrion crawler months ago. They've decomposed a great deal. You can see a backpack lying on the floor, and you have an opportunity to search these corpses if you wish.
Yeah.
Dragon, corpses, Prismin, backpack.
Let's
Sounds
go
like a
looting.
Okay.
Wingway, can you do a perception check, see if there's anything we're missing, please?
Cool. The
backpack, can you sit in the corner?
Wingway sees everything.
I'll give her an iPad and just tell Davina to go sit in the corner. Try not to bother us.
You gave Davina an iPad and told her to sit in the corner.
Yeah.
Cool. The belts, the backpack that you find, and another belt pouch hold 47 gold pieces, and a large polished red garnet stone worth about 50 gold pieces. Sticking out of the pile of bones is a +1 longsword.
But got yourself a new sword, sweetheart.
The hilt of the sword is fashioned like a skeletal hand, and a skull and bones motif is prominent on the design of the weapon.
Wingway, can you chuck that in your bag, please? Because I feel it might be integral to the plot.
What was the garnet thing again?
That was 50.
You want Wingway to take the +1 longsword?
Just garnet.
In his bag.
Like a gemstone of garnet, or was it garnets on something?
Just the garnet.
Wingway can take it. I mean, or Jasmine could wield it. I mean, it's a longsword of +1. If any of you want to do
better than what she's got.
I mean, you could always do a quick. I mean, you could always give it back if it was integral to the plot.
Trisman, what other? Oh shit! Where'd you go? Yeah, so there was a finger with a ring on it.
That was ages ago. The finger with the ring on it.
Yeah, we still got that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got platinum ring, silver key, with garnets, 4 silver necklaces, and now this garnet and longsword.
And Dre's got a potion of healing.
Plus a potion of healing and spell scroll of bless.
What'd you say, Charlie?
Potion of healing got used.
Gristra?
Potion of healing got used. Yeah, Tresman might as well wield the longsword then. As she's got all the old stuff.
Okay, great.
And we should probably go back to the. Sorry?
Shrezamin has a longsword of +1, so that's. You get +1 to all your hit rolls, that's your attack rolls. So instead of adding 6 to all your d20s, you now add 7 to all your d20s.
As long as it's equipped.
Yep. You would need to put away your daggers and re-equip your stuff. No, you're not in. You're not in.
Can I do? Sorry, with the other random shit that we've collected that seems like it's probably integral to a mission that we didn't listen to, and I specifically told to go away. Can I do an Arcana check on all of those items, please?
Of course you can.
Thank you. It's going to be shit, isn't it? Yeah, it's shit.
What'd you
6.
Get?
So I learned.
You detect no magic.
Cool. I go, right, guys. Trismin, I know you hate spiders, but we're going to have to go back to that room.
Well, it is the way out.
You can always go there on the way out.
Yeah. Hmm?
Can always go there on the way
Sorry?
out. That's the way out. Wingway's been making a map. There's no other way out.
Is there anything beyond this? There is.
The cavern narrows towards the north.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was the end.
No, the cavern narrows towards the north, and you can continue along what turns into what changes from a natural cave formation into a dug into an actual well structured hall, which is 10 feet wide and leads you into a very large round room. Not perfectly round, but pretty round.
Cool. Dragon and Davina at the front. Me just behind them. Behind me, Tresmin, and behind Tresmin, Wingway, please.
So Davina up front. Okay.
Davina and Dragon up front.
This enormous chamber is roughly circular with a high ceiling. A huge granite block is suspended near the ceiling in the center of the room, carved into the rough shape of what looks like a giant foot. Runes scribed into the north and south walls of the chamber create the outline of the image of a bare footprint. Scattered about the room are hundreds of rotting, severed feet from countless types of humanoids. All the feet are bare.
When you say a bare footprint, just checking.
No, like a foot without a boot on it.
Oh.
Okay, all the feet are bare. No shoes or socks.
Kayla's phone's lagged out. Give it a sec.
There we go. Okay, so the scattered around about the so in this enormous chamber, which is roughly circular with a high ceiling, a huge granite block is suspended near the ceiling in the center of the room, carved into the rough shape of what looks like a giant foot. Runes scribed into the north and south walls of the chamber create the outline of an image of a bare footprint. So there's two bare footprints, one in the north of the room, one in the south of the room. Scattered around about the room are hundreds of rotting, severed feet from countless types of humanoids. All the feet are bare.
And bare.
As in with no shoes or socks, Charlie.
Oh, stop ruining my imagination.
Potentially hearkening back to a story that you heard earlier in the common room. Despite the horrid wounds that severed the feet, you see no blood anywhere. Now there are 10 of these feet in the room, and they are stomping feet. And I need you all to roll in initiative.
2.
5.
Dragon, you got 2. What with your bonus?
No, Tresmin gets advantage on it.
She does.
Oh yeah, I get to roll again.
I've got 4.
Oh, we're lucky. 19.
You got
Hey.
19, Triazamine. Very well done.
Yep. Plus
Both
1,
of all.
so that gives me 20.
What about
20.
you, Christopher?
13.
And Wingway gets 12. And Davina gets a 12 as well.
What did you just do?
I pressed down on my arm to help push myself up, and my elbow decided to really push hard on the funny bone. chair. That hurt.
I felt that through the floor.
But it's called a funny bone.
Don't feel very fucking funny. It hurts.
I
You
thought it
fucking
was
die.
quite humorous.
I know, what sadistic bastard called it a fucking funny bone?
I don't know.
Well, near German, the same people that came up with Schadenfreude. Sadistic bastards.
Massive mozzie.
Okay.
Like closed.
Oh.
Not really.
There
So,
are
I think
10 random feet that are stomping about in this room. Feet that seem to have been severed at the ankles, possibly related to the severed heads that you've heard of earlier in the game.
Are they like equally left and right feet, or are they all one-sided?
There is an equal number of left and right feet.
Okay, cool. So that's not just someone with a weird fetish.
Well, who knows? Could be.
Oh no, both feet, that's just a normal fetish, but like one specific foot, that's a weird fetish. Come on.
Right.
Rock OnlyFans here.
Okay. Dragon. No, who goes first? Triazamine, you go first.
Okay, severed feet, severed heads,
There are within 30 feet of you, there are 4 severed feet.
I honestly don't know what to do.
Poke it gently with your sword.
Poke it gently with your sword.
Can I inspect the feet to see if there's any like magic?
Do you have a?
Wherever?
I think it's pretty clear that this is necromancy.
Yeah.
Wingway tells you. Wingway is skilled in necromancy and can recognize necromancy, and he immediately tells you these are animated feet that have been animated using a spell of necromancy.
I think it's more anklemancy, isn't it?
Technically, they're undead. They're technically undead, so I could use my spell of turning the undead so that they work for us.
We're turning this into Fantasia.
You could, by all means, do that.
Where's that spell? Where's that spell?
They would all have to succeed on a saving throw. So it does, just because you cast it doesn't mean that they all get turned. They have to make a wisdom saving throw DC 14. They don't have any bonus to wisdom. So I'm going to just have to make... If you cast that, I'm just going to have to make 10 rolls to see which ones
I really hope this works. Like, you have no idea how much I hope this works. If you can just get an army of feet, that is amazing.
It is an action, and it says here, channel divinity, turn the unholy. As an action, you can censure fiends and undead. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14. On failure, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
The room, however, is... The room, however, is... 1 second, Triazamine. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. The room is 60 feet across. So unless you ran and stood in the centre of the room before casting this, you wouldn't be able to catch all of them in the blast zone, so to speak.
Run in the middle.
This is fantastic. Do it. Please do it.
Yeah, but with them being severed feet, will they hear me or see me? That's the thing.
Remember, they won't move until their turn in initiative anyway.
Okay, so yeah, I'd run to the middle of the room and cast that spell. Do that action.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, cross that off. I've got to now roll. There are 10 feet, aren't there? Or are there 8? There's 10 feet. And the wisdom saving throw
DC 14.
is 14.
It's
One
quite high for
fails.
feet.
One wins. Another one wins. Another one wins.
What?
One fails. That's 2 that fails. 3 that fail. That one wins. And there's one more. That one fails. So 5 of them fail, 5 of them win. I rolled like about 4 nat 20s.
That was only 8, Matt.
Was it? No, it wasn't. It was 10.
Yeah, it was 4 and 4. No, it's 4 and 4.
Yeah, that one failed. That one failed. Okay, so 6 on your side.
Yes. Woohoo!
Okay.
All you're going to do is 6 feet.
Get them attack the other feet.
Yeah.
It was.
Pussies!
Okay.
Wait, did you get the left feet or the right feet?
I'm not sure.
One of each. No, 2 of each.
Christopher, it's your turn.
This is honestly turning into the best version of Fantasia I can imagine.
Minus the pink As long as we don't bring in the pink elephants, I'm all good.
Just out of nowhere, Ronaldo going.
I
Okay,
hated the
Christopher, it's your turn in initiative.
Christopher is entirely confused by what the fuck he's just seen.
There's a method to my madness, that's why.
Kind of goes up to Tresme and says, like, "You alright, babe?"
Yeah, there's a method to my madness. Trust me.
Yeah,
Alright.
so you've moved 30 feet towards Tresme.
And I'm going to use my
Well, I don't know.
action as
Did
dodge.
you call her or call to her or anything? Some of these feet, are not on your side.
All I did was move up next to her, and I'm using my action for dodge.
Dodge what? Your holding action.
So
Oh,
I'll explain.
you're readying your action to dodge?
When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage.
Great.
If you can see the attacker.
Okay, that's fine. You can see all the attacks.
And any saving throws are with advantage.
Okay.
You lose this benefit if you are incapacitated or if your speed drops to 0.
Wingway is next. Wingway makes an Arcana check because he thinks this is obviously some sort of necromantic magic.
Anclimatic.
He failed that spectacularly. And I think he did. He gets a +7 or something, doesn't he? Oh, he gets +8. That's still not enough.
Jesus, what did he roll? A -1?
He rolled a 2.
Not far off.
Okay, he just decides, screw this for a game of soldiers. This isn't a room I want to be in. He moves 30 feet to the center of the room and then uses his dash to get to the other side of the room.
Cool. Felicia.
He has no bonus action, so that's his whole turn. It's now Davina's turn. Davina, having used her turn holy already, this turn is this this short rest is not able to use it again.
What?
Pardon me. Okay, she's going to follow Wingway's example and just run.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, she's going to move to the centre of the room and then dash to the other side of the room. So Wingway and Davina are on the other side of the room. Christopher and Triezamine are in the centre of the room. Dragon is still at the beginning of the room, and there are a feck load of feet.
Well, I'm guessing that Dragon's now just like.
Unfortunately, the feet go next.
What did I do? What did I say?
The feet attack each other, which is just funny.
Can you hold up for a sec? Because I really need a piss and I want to listen to what happens.
Okay. For the sake of argument, because I can't be bothered to work all this out, I'm going to say all of the feet that are on your side go first, and then all of the feet that are not on your side go second. So, feet that are on your side, there's 6 of them. You can only move 20 feet in a move, but
there's only 10 in there.
The 6 of them versus 4 of them. 6 of them versus 4. Also, doesn't your thing only lasts like
it's only like a minute or something.
A minute, yeah. Okay, fuck it. Here we go.
Yeah, 1 minute or until it takes damage.
AC 12. 12. Okay, first one kills one of your enemies.
Yay!
It's on 3.
Next one. Misses. Next one. Misses. Next one. It doesn't have an attack bonus, does it? That's +3. It misses anyway. That hits. You got another one that's down. And I think there's 2 more.
It's on 2.
No. And no. So sorry, two of the enemy feet are dead. Now the enemy feet are going to attack. And they're going to go for the other feet that are on your side. One of them hits.
Fuck, we lost a foot.
That's one.
No, it's a good thing.
Next one hits.
Yeah, don't kill them.
No,
next
the
one
feet
misses.
only work
And oh no, there are only
the 2 that hit.
There are only 2 left. So yeah, there you go. There are now only 6 feet in the room. 4 of them are on your side. 2 of them are on the other side. It's now Dragon's turn.
The 2 that were hit on our side, they also killed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These things have only got HP of 2.
All right.
And the damage that they do is 1d4 + 1. So even if they roll a 1.
Yeah.
Next is Dragon's turn.
I move to the feet and attack it, like a strike on each foot.
Okay, there are 2 feet that you can reach within 30 feet. One of them is about 15 feet away, the other one's about 25 feet away. So you could move, attack one, move, attack the other.
Yeah, that.
Okay, one of them's on your side and one of them's not on your side.
No, attack the one that's not on our side.
Okay, that will take you 25 feet away and you won't be able to reach another enemy.
Well, I'll just go for that one then.
Alright, cool.
Hang on. Just slash them. Doesn't matter if they're on our side or not, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll go for the closest one.
Okay, closest one's on your
If
side.
if you can get two, get two.
Yeah. Closest one's on your side. It's 15 feet away. Close the distance and then roll me a d20 plus 7.
6 plus 7, 13.
Yep, you hit. It's dead.
Bye, little footsie.
And
Right,
then
I'll
you
move
can,
to the other one.
Yep, 10 feet to the next one. You're now
And then
close to the centre of the room.
cool. I'll throw. Oh, I've got 1.
You got one and
Plus 7.
yep.
So that's 8.
Okay, you
You
missed.
killed it.
No, I missed.
No, you didn't make the attack roll.
Aw.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know, but only 3 of you there. So 3 of you there. There are
3 of you are there. You shut up.
5 feet left.
There's 3, what?
5 feet left. How much movement you got?
So 1. So that means that the person with the lowest, I think that'll be one of the feet. Okay, so the big stompy foot, the big granite foot that's in the middle of the ceiling, just moves silently across and just goes BAM! Like down really hard on one of the sets of feet.
It's like that moment in Mario Kart.
It's one of the feet that is not on your side.
Is it like that moment in Mario Kart? Like when you're doing like Bowser's Castle and you've got all those blocks moving around.
Kind of like
Yeah,
that,
that's
but
not-
in the shape of a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kinda like that, but
a little bit more Monty Python then.
Yeah, very Monty Python. Yeah.
Yeah, very Life of Brian. I like it.
Okay.
Alright.
As you know, a murderer in Waterdeep has been killing people, taking their feet, and it seems Wingway has worked out placing them on a hidden altar as a sacrifice to that which endures. Any feet placed on the altar teleport to this room. But can you work out who the murderer is? Who knows? Who knows? Or indeed
It was
can.
Professor Plum in the garden with the French pipe.
Well, I'm assuming it's the guy running around with 2
out
feet.
as a good reference, and then turned into something weird. Professor Plum in the garden with the French fry.
No, French pipe.
The French pipe.
Do you mean a French horn?
Wrench.
Wrench pipe.
Do you mean a pipe wrench?
I don't
Yeah,
know if
that's
such thing as a wrench pipe.
I'm a girl, I don't know tool.
There's the lead pipe, and then there's the
How do you
wrench.
not know Tool? Maynard's the best fucking lead vocalist ever. How do you not know Tool?
Again, no idea.
Fuck off, that was a damn good reference.
It's now Triezamine's turn. Triezamine, you're standing in the middle of a room that have got some feet in it, and there's a very large Monty Python-esque foot that seems to want to stomp on it on random things.
It's got some very Terry Gilligan like anime around it.
Yep.
Currently wielding sword or my dagger? Can't remember.
No, you're currently wielding your 2 daggers.
I think no, she put them away and picked up the long sword.
Did you?
I mean, it
Yeah.
I thought you just picked up the longsword. I
No,
didn't realise you'd equipped
Oh,
it.
okay. No, it's up to you. I'll give you an opportunity to say that you equip them if you want. Technically, Charlie's right. You didn't say you unequipped the daggers, but then again, you could just hurl 2 daggers and you've got one of them
Do you know what?
+7. One of them.
How far away from
returning.
this megalithic foot am I?
You are right in the middle of the room, and it's really close to you.
I'm gonna throw my returning dagger at it.
At a granite foot. Okay, fine. Roll roll an attack roll. D20 plus
You might scratch it.
13.
13. Okay, that doesn't touch its armor class.
Don't. Hang on, wait. You've got Bardic Inspiration, so you can roll a D8 on top of that.
One.
Okay, 14. That doesn't touch its armor class.
I tried.
You tried.
Yep.
You've got another dagger to throw,
Yep.
and you have a movement.
Alright.
This the returning dagger, isn't it?
Yep.
No,
you
that's the one that I just threw.
That's one you just
the
threw.
returning dagger. You can like, as long as you're within 60 feet, you can just use an
Jedi
action
force it
to
back.
get it. Yeah, to Jedi mind trick it
Wait,
back.
what was the? Sorry, what was the? Did you roll a 13 just on the dice?
Yeah, on the D20 dice.
Right, isn't that so? It's plus
7. +6 on the returning dagger.
yeah.
And then +1, that's 20. Yeah, that doesn't touch a granite foot's fucking armor class, mate.
Cool. No, I was
I
just checking that.
What
Right.
do you want?
All that was added up. Yeah.
This is
It's a
good.
massive
Tink.
granite foot. I mean, you're hurling a dagger at it.
Might chip it. Maybe.
Yeah,
Might
that's
make
what
it
I
angry.
Aim for the nail. Aim for the nail.
Under the nail.
Yeah, just there.
I'm gonna throw my dagger again.
Okay.
19.
19 plus what? 7.
Uh,
19 plus 7, that's 26.
6.
Quick math.
That doesn't touch the armor class of a giant granite foot.
What,
Plus
even under the
Bardic
nail?
Inspiration. 7.
You can't see the nail.
No. You've already used the Bardic Inspiration.
Ah, damn it. Oh well.
Even if you aim the soft bit on the bottom.
I don't think it has
That's
a
the bit
soft
was
bit. It's
on
made
there.
of granite, Dre.
Does
Giant
anyone have a
granite Lego
point
block.
phone?
What'd you say?
A granite Lego block.
It's now. It's now.
Does anyone have a phone?
You can make a movement. Triazamine.
What?
Am I
Away.
anywhere near any of the little feet?
No, you're right by the big one.
There
Yeah,
are.
but
There
Run
are
away. Run away.
there's
Run
one
away.
naughty. There's one naughty foot and 3 good feet.
They're not going to
Where's
be good
the
for much
dog?
longer. It's only a minute long. And how many turns is it?
10 turns in a minute.
So, yeah, but how many feet were there?
I think you've got to ask yourself the question if this stompy foot is going to carry on going after you leave the room.
I'm more saying, like, if, you know, it's 6 seconds per turn and they were 10 feet. And it's 1 minute action.
It's not 1 minute action, it's 6 seconds per action.
Yeah, but, I mean, the tell I'm dead.
Oh, I see, that is 1 minute, yeah. So that's 10 turns.
Over 10 feet.
So there are
That's
no
not
good feet.
10 individual turns. That's 10 revolutions of initiative.
I thought it was per person on initiative.
No,
So each person's action is 6 seconds.
no. A whole initiative run takes 6 seconds.
Alright.
Because you got to imagine, the truth is, you're all really acting at the same time. You're not like going, oh,
Yeah.
you act, watch him act for 6 seconds, oh, and then I'll take my go.
Yeah,
The truth is, you
no,
are actually all acting at the same time. It's just that we use initiative as a way of allowing you to.
Alright, so every top of the round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You got a 30-foot movement, but you have no more attacks.
Away.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll run away.
Run away
I don't want
towards
to get stopped.
where Wingway and Davina are.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can make that in your turn. Okay, so they are kind of blocking the exit, but you can kind of stand. You can move past Davina.
I'll push her out the way.
You don't need
Move,
to.
bitch!
You just step over her. You'd have to.
Not even
You'd have
that,
to use
but
a. You'd have to use
I
a
hope,
push
I
or
hope she
shove
wasn't
action
even in
to
your
do that.
way to start with, and you've actually gone out of your way just to push her, and then continued on.
You'd have
Yeah.
You'd have to use a shove action to do that, and you've used both your attacks, I'm afraid.
Well, that sucks.
But you can just step
Can
over
I-
her.
Can I use my bonus action and gift it to Dresmin just for the shove?
No,
Damn
it
it.
doesn't work like
Fair
that.
enough. I tried. I tried just for the story.
Oh, well.
But it is now your go, Christopher.
Alright. Christopher looks up at his foot. He looks down at his rapier and his dagger. Back up on the foot. Goes, fuck that shit. Pegs it.
Pegs it. Okay, you make one movement that gets you to just in front of Davina, and you can then use your dash to move beyond that if you want.
So, where is the foot in relation to me at the moment?
The foot is virtually above your head when you start your movement.
It's not above my head at the end of it.
No, you can get out of this chamber in an action and a dash.
Right. What I'm going to do is, instead of dashing, because there are still people within this chamber, is use my action to dodge again.
Okay, cool. So you're going to be next to Davina.
Yep.
Cool, and you've readied your action of dodge. That's great.
It's not readying. It's just an action.
Okay, you've done dodge. Next, it is Wingway. Wingway just signals to Dre and goes,
Get the fuck out of there!
To who?
to Dragon.
Me.
But
Already doing it. So Dragon, what do you want to do?
Move towards the door.
Move towards
Yeah,
the
to
exit.
the exit.
Okay, you can, in 30 feet, you can get almost to the exit, but not quite. You can then use you could try and use a dash, but the hallway that you're trying to get through is crammed with people. So your dash would bring you next to Christopher. You'd still be in the room, but and then you just have to wait on a roll of the dice to see whether the Bigfoot comes for you. In fact, Wingway is gonna. I'm gonna correct that. Wingway is gonna use his action to move further down the thing, as is Davina, who comes before you. So Davina and Wingway are moving just another 10 feet down the.
There's a large part of me that hopes that this large foot at some point does stamp on someone, just because it would put a whole new meaning on the term Sasquatch and Bigfoot.
Well, you're gonna have to come back through this room at some point.
Sasquatch.
Is that why Wingway's not blown it up yet?
Well, Wingway unfortunately failed his Arcana check, so he doesn't know how to blow it up.
Oh.
Could
That's
roll
up.
another. In fact, he moved.
Can
I'll tell you what. Wingway moved, and then sorry to backtrack. Wingway moved, and then he made another Arcana check because why not? And he passed it. He knows how to turn off. What?
Can I use my metagame ability to ask Wingway just to chuck a firebolt at it and see what the fuck happens?
Wingway has made an Arcana check and now understands the necromantic magic that controls this room, and he knows that there's only one way.
Do you have anything radiant?
What?
Do you have anything radiant?
It's not going to stop a granite foot.
Might do.
There's one thing that will, if you'd like him to tell you.
Yes, please.
The footprints that are in the north, the footprints that are in the north and south of the room. If two of you put your bare foot in the footprint hole, it will deactivate the trap.
Who's closest to it then?
All of you are pretty much out of the room, but on your way back through, you could turn it off if you wanted.
Deactivate it before we have to walk through it again.
Yeah, let's deactivate it straight away, I guess.
No, because we don't know what's going to be chasing us out.
Good point. Yep. Yeah, leave active.
Okay, leave active. So Dragon, you've come up to Charlie, and then you've dashed to get out of the chamber. Christopher, and then you've dashed to get out of the chamber. Am I understanding that correctly? Okay, so the only person left in the chamber is Christopher.
And Davina.
And some feet. No, Davina and Wingway both moved further down the corridor, creating more space for you guys to be able to exit.
Alright, cool. No, because I moved up to Davina.
You've got to wait until your turn. You just readied.
No, I moved up to Davina on my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she now moved on.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
She's moved out your way, so now on your next turn you can move out the way. So Dragon, you're no longer in the room. No one's in the room except for 3 good feet and 1 bad foot. The feet go next. The good feet are going to attack the bad feet. And that's a death.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Less little fuckers to worry about on the way
Now
back.
there's just 3 good feet jumping about in the room. Now, Triazamin, you can tell those feet what to do.
Yeah, kill each other.
Tresmain. Did you get your daggers back?
I used the magic one that returns to me anyway.
It's still
You've got to
used
use an
past this
action. You've got to use an action to get it to return to you.
Oh.
You might want to use the feet to get the daggers back to you.
The feet cannot pick anything
Yeah,
up.
get the feet to bring them back.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how a foot's going to pick up a dagger, but
Yeah, the feet
figure that out.
cannot pick something up and move at the same time.
Can they just kick it?
I like how
They
Charlie's
could
going to
kick it.
prove you both wrong right now.
They could kick it. No, they could kick it. You're right. Charlie.
Oh no, he's actually going to get a blade.
Right.
Don't cut your toes off.
Now, Charlie, cut your foot off and see if it's possible to walk whilst carrying a knife with. That's good.
Off along.
Right, so reduced movement.
I mean,
I'll
I don't
admit.
I don't get this. Why won't you just let
Nudge
Kayla
it.
use her action to? Why won't you just let Triasamine use her action to pull her returning dagger? The thing that she's never been able to do once, and that she bought the dagger specifically because.
Because it's the foot's turn.
Well,
Yeah.
You
Well,
can get the other 3 feet to bring the one dagger back. They should be able to do that. Between them.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this clear to you. The big foot is going to crush anything that's in the room, and right now it's got a 1 in 4 chance of that being Christopher. If the feet,
1 and 8.
no, it's 1 in 4, mate. There's only 4 feet left.
No, 1 and 8. I've got dodge equipped.
Oh yeah, you do. Well, no,
Well, Christopher not my weapon
it's
for me.
it's not an advantage. It's a saving throw, so you just get to make the saving throw twice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I.
And
Do
that
it without
saving throw
actually
only means that you take half damage. Oh no! If you make
it's a disadvantage.
if you make dexterity saving throw, then you don't take any damage. So you basically have advantage on that dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, and any attack at me is at disadvantage. So
It's not an attack.
oh, sorry, I didn't realise it was trying to be nice.
It's a rock falling from the ceiling.
Okay, so can I do it so that Christopher can pick up my weapon, seeing as he's still sort of in the room?
Why don't you just use your action
Christopher can
to
on his
recall
turn.
your dagger to your hand?
Because it's not Trisamine's turn, it's the feet's turn.
It is the feet's turn. Now, what do you want them to do? Kill each other? Or bring the dagger towards you?
I want them to try and boot the dagger my way.
Okay.
At least the one that you want.
No, because I only use the one that I throw.
Bearing in mind the feet have only got a 20-foot range, and only one of them is in range of your dagger. Is in 20 foot of your dagger.
Pass and move, mate. Pass and move.
What?
Pass and move.
What? Pass it to a different foot.
Yeah, pass and move, isn't it?
All right, fine. The first.
Yeah, at least let them try.
I'm gonna call it a 10. If the foot achieves a 10, then it's been able to kick the dagger to the next foot. Yeah, it got a 6. It didn't. Right. Next is Dragon. Next is Dragon. No,
what about next foot?
What do you want them to do?
Lost dagger back, innit?
They're not in range of the dagger. They only move 20 feet per movement.
I thought I was out of the room.
You are out of the room, Dragon, but you're still
Do you
in
wanna
initiative
proceed
because.
forward,
Well, I don't want to blame anyone, but Christopher is the leader of your fucking group. Kick the.
I thought we'd all be leaving.
Well, unfortunately, Christopher is still within range of the giant foot, and
Fair.
the two good feet. What do you want him to do? Triez, I mean. You can get one to kill the other one if you want.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright.
Kill each other.
He misses, but he's now in range of the other one, who also misses.
Bollocks.
So those 2 feet are
Well, we
just
got 2 left feet.
hanging about. Now that
Thank
means
you.
if I roll a D, that is 3, so make that a D12, and Charlie, if it's an 8 to a 12, it's coming for you. It's a 4. It goes for one of the feet that are on the ground. It rolls. The foot has to roll a 12 dexterity saving throw. It's got +2 to dex. It fails. That foot's dead.
Oh, bye-bye, footy.
Bye, footy. Next, it is Triazamin's go.
Again?
No, your goes, remember, were to move the feet. Now it's your go to actually move you.
Oh, okay. Do I get an action in this one?
Metagaming, I recommend you use your action to recall your dagger.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, do I have an action?
Yeah, of course you have an action.
Then I'm calling my daggers back.
Okay, call your dagger back, and you've got a movement as well. Or an attack.
No, wait. I'm not going to call my dagger back. I'm going to make my dagger go to the foot.
You can't do
A
that.
little
All
foot.
you can do is call it back to your hand.
Damn it.
You can call it back to your hand
Alright.
and then throw it at the foot. I will point out
Just
that this is a granite
recall your dagger. Recall your dagger that can be recalled, or get your other one.
Well, I only used the one that...
No, you used 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just call one dagger back.
Well, the only dagger.
And then...
You can retreat
I'm
further
not-
into the gap, or you can, by all means, attack a granite foot, or you can kill the last foot that's on your side. Oh no, there's 2 feet that are on your side.
I'm going to move further up.
Okay, you're getting out of harm's way. Not a bad idea. Next, it is Christopher's go. Drinking.
Alright. So how far away am I from the other dagger?
I think I'm gonna be nice to you and say that you can run. Use your you're not equipping the dagger, you're just picking it up, so I'm going to call that your free action with the environment. Picking up the dagger, and then you can run out of the room using a dash.
Do it.
Oh, I was just going to use Mage Hand, but yeah,
Oh,
fine.
that would have made sense too.
Yeah. I was just going to
Oh,
use
go on,
Mage Hand to.
do that. Do that. That's better than me giving you a free pass.
Say I was going to run towards the exit and at the range where I was 30 feet from the dagger, cast Mage Hand on the dagger.
That's fine. So you move 5 feet into the exit. That takes you beyond the range of the foot. And you cast Mage Hand to pick up the dagger and bring it to you. Can you do that in one turn?
No, it just picks it up,
Just
and
picks it
I
up.
can't move
Okay,
more than
that's
30
great.
feet from it.
That's fine. Wingway and Davina have moved into the beginning of the next chamber to just kind of to kind of get out of the way, because they're getting the idea. You know, Wingway was pretty much saying, "Let's get the fuck out of here." Next, it is the feet. What do you want the feet to do, Trezemy?
Kill each other.
Kill each other. Okay. First one fails. Second one wins.
Woohoo! 1 foot left.
Okay, there's 1 foot left, and
One foot in the grave.
you guys are out of
Mhm.
you guys are out of there, and the last thing you see just as you're leaving is the big foot move up over the last remaining foot, and it rolled a 13 plus 2, so it succeeds and doesn't take any damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. You guys arrive in the next chamber. There is a tunnel that's well built, and what you emerge into appears to be some sort of big drainage system.
If we're out of initiative now,
You are out of
can
initiative.
the Mage Hand have delivered the
Oh yeah, absolutely,
dagger back to Tridman?
absolutely. So Triez, I mean,
Yay.
you have all your daggers back, and everything is cool. Right, now you are now
Yay.
entering what looks like a big sewage system. Many pipes dangle down and sort of dropping effluent and other crap into this area. Anyone who wishes to make an Arcana check or a Perception check can, but only one of the two. Wingway's going to do an Arcana check.
Come on, speak to Raphael.
Who's Raphael?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Yes, plus 8 for Arcana. Okay, Wingway gets a 12 for Arcana. Wingway knows and tells you that this thing that looks like a drain...
Matt, before you continue, I rolled a 23.
On what? Perception or Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay, great. Well, both you and Wingway know that, and I expect tell the others, Wingway certainly tells the others, that this drain is not what it appears to be. It is in fact a portal.
The portal to where?
Well, it's not entirely known, but it looks like it's a portal to a different plane. Some wizard at some point had a good idea that check it out. We've got all this waste and effluent coming out of the sewers. Let's dump it into a different plane. So
Is it a one-way portal or a two-way portal?
Well, wingways. You can make perception checks, please.
Wait, better idea. You know that returning dagger you've got?
Yeah.
One way of finding out whether that's a one-way portal or a two-way portal.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose my weapon if it's only a one-way portal.
Would you rather that
It's full of
than
water. There's a great deal of water there. It looks like it gets
Would you
deeper and
rather
deeper.
lose the dagger or us?
Looks like it gets deeper and deeper towards the center. I'm inviting you to make perception checks. You can just ignore me and listen to
17.
Charlie if you want.
Plus 2 is
9.
19.
You got
Oh, yeah.
19.
11.
Yep.
You notice bubbles on the top of the water in the center, which indicates that there's something in the water.
Yeah, I'm not throwing my dagger in there.
Given your Arcana checks from before, you think that possibly this creature has passed over from a different plane.
Two-way portal.
Yeah, I'm not throwing my weapon away.
Wingway considers.
Well, we're going through the portal anyway. All we're finding out is whether or not we can come back through this way.
No, you don't need to go through the portal. You just. Sorry, I should have described the room better. There's an entrance at the north side. There's an exit at the south side, and you can skirt around the water that is in the middle of the room. As you can see that the water gets deeper and deeper the further it goes into the center. Wingway suggests that maybe moving stealthily from one side of the room to the other would be a good idea, since he's not sure what's going to come out of this
Does
effluent.
Wingway look at Dragon specifically when he says we should move stealthily?
He looks at all of you, but remembers Dragon's poor stealth check from before,
Lingers on that.
and sort of suggests that maybe Dre should go last.
Wouldn't it be better that I go last, seeing as I have the bardic inspiration dancing thing with the...
That's true.
That is true. However, there's also the possibility that you could lure whatever this thing is out and then all kill it.
Let's try the stealthy approach first.
Okay.
So, Prisma and Dragon, if you want to roll your stealth checks, because that's going to be...
You get disadvantage on stealth checks, Triazamine.
Yeah.
So that's a 9.
15.
Do you want to roll your your other one? Dragon, you got 15.
Yeah.
Yep, you pass.
Plus,
So I get to roll twice.
Yep, you roll twice, but you take the lower of the two numbers.
Oh, I got 19 on this one.
But you got a 9 on the first one, was it, or a 6?
The dot was on
9.
the right, I think. Yeah.
I think it was a 9.
And your stealth is +1.
Dot's on the right, then yeah, it's the 9.
You fail your stealth check.
Movement.
Charlie, is stealth movement half speed?
Um,
I don't think it is it?
no, it's not.
Okay, so you and Dragon.
Every turn you have to re-roll it.
Yeah. Dragon is 30 feet around the thing. This takes him about a third of the way around. Triazamine is also a third of the way around, but she's gone the other way around, I imagine, unless she's just right up next to Dragon. Which one are we thinking?
I'll stay next to Dragon.
Dragon.
Just in
Okay.
case I fall in.
So both of you have gone that way. A huge tentacle erupts from the cesspool. Wingway knows and can tell, and so can Charlie with his Arcana check, that this is a tentacle from the Far Realm.
Cthulhu!
Yes.
Seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I need you all to roll initiative.
Sorry, I cut out during that. So, a
7.
huge tentacle.
Huge tentacle has come out. Your Arcana checks let you understand that this is a tentacle from the Far Realm.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Plus
16.
Total?
Is that
Yours is plus 2.
7
mine's
plus
1.
1? Or,
Yeah.
so that's an 8.
18 altogether.
You're doing well on your rolls, Dragon. Christopher?
Yeah.
11.
Wingway got a 19. Davina got a 21.
Please tell me Wing.
Davina got a 21.
Please tell me Davina has control water.
That's unfortunately not a spell that's available at 5th level.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be. No. That'd be great.
Now we're going to find out how many of you die, or how many of you live, by seeing when the tentacle acts. Oops, that was awful. Oh, it got an 18. And what's the bonus on that?
Cthulhu's just kicked our ass.
Is it permadeath, by the way?
Being dragged to the Far Realm is definitely permadeath.
Fuck.
There would be there'd be no part of your body left. Okay, so unfortunately, the constrictor snake got, not the constrictor snake, the tentacle has an 18. But luckily, Davina has a 21. And Davina is going to pull out the big guns on this one. How close is she to this mofo?
Please tell me she has to roll D100. Has to roll D100, I'm very happy.
Okay, Davina's going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level. And she got a 12. Does that hit? That just hits. Okay, brilliant. 12 is what you need to hit. So Davina just casts 3rd level Guiding Bolt. 66. 17 damage. Now Wingway noticing that that Davina has just let off one of the biggest spells she's got, is not going to be outdone and fires a fireball at this mofo. In the
It
hope,
just goes into the water and goes.
with burning hands, no, we're going fireball. Now the tentacle has to make a dexterity saving throw? What was it? Dexterity 16 it has to make. It didn't make it. So Wingway gets to cast. Is it 8d6 or something like that? 8d6. A lot of twos there. 25. Wow. Now, has that actually killed it? No. Now it is Dragon's turn.
Bear in mind, me and you are right up next to this thing.
I attack.
You're
Like a bitch.
gonna run into the ooze and attack.
Oh, well, no.
Now, this thing seems to have reacted to Triezamine's failed stealth roll. It's got no eyes. It's going to be It's going to be going for Triezamine. So you could potentially ready action. You're right next to Triezamine. You could ready action to.
Matt, don't make it going too much, man.
Well, I've got to help out. I've got to help out.
I know, but.
Yeah, well, I could ready attack. Well, yeah, well, like you said, ready an action to attack for when it attacks Kayla.
Okay, you'll only get one attack if you do that, but
yeah,
that's cool. Okay, the tentacle is going straight for Kayla. Okay. $18. Does that hit your armor class, Kayla?
22. Yeah, 22.
Doesn't hit your armor class. Great. Okay, you got away with that shit.
Woo!
It's got
using your ready action then.
It's got a big plus to hit.
I'll attack.
Yep, Dre, you can attack. Dragon.
9.
9 plus what?
Plus 7.
Well done.
Yeah.
So that's 16. That hits. You want to roll your...
Yep.
Like a bitch.
1.
Plus 6.
No. Yeah, plus 6.
It's plus
7,
yeah,
wasn't it? 'Cause I got those.
No, it's plus 6. Plus 6.
Yeah, plus 6.
No, I got the longsword with.
You've both got a
I've
longsword
also
of
got-
plus 1, but they're both plus 1 to hit, not to attack. Next comes Christopher.
Cool. How's the tentacle looking?
It's looking bloodied as fuck. Well, not as fuck, but yeah, pretty
Who wants
fucking bloody.
calamari for dinner?
Let me do the maths here. I hate adding 7s.
21, 28, 35, 42, 49,
40,
56,
42,
63, 70.
42, 49. Okay, yeah, it's well and truly bloodied. Maybe not a stiff breeze that could knock it over, but certainly a granite foot.
Cool. I'm going to, on that principle, how far away is it?
It is from you at this moment. It is about 50 feet.
So how many?
No, sorry, it's attacking Kayla, Trias, I mean. So it is about 30 feet away from you.
30 feet. Right.
Yeah, but
I move.
Dragon is between you and the creature.
I move 10 feet towards it in such a fashion that Dragon isn't in between me and the creature.
The only way you could do that would be to enter the water, and if you do that, you'll have to treat that like difficult terrain. No, I'm gonna say that Dragon and Kayla were kind of next to each other. You can move 30 feet, approach Dragon
I
and
don't
Kayla.
want to move 30 feet. I just want to move within 20 feet of it.
Okay, go for it.
But without there being an obstruction.
Do you want to do that in a stealthily way so it doesn't detect your movement?
No.
No, fuck it. Okay, go for it.
Cool. So I move 10 feet towards it, and I launch a dagger at it.
You might.
Okay.
Which is a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. That hits.
I didn't realise you were grabbing you. I thought you were going
Does 5 damage.
I know.
5 damage. Do you have a second attack? You have a second second dagger?
But
What I'd like to do.
you'd
Sorry,
have to
was
hurl
anyone?
You'd have to hurl your rapier at it, I think.
Was anyone hurt by anything prior to this?
No one's been hurt yet, apart from.
I've got a little bit of damage.
Did you?
yeah, Dre took like 4 damage or something before.
Far away is Dre?
I think I'm 39.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to use I'm going to use healing word on Dre then. I'll just roll that and see how much that heals yourself.
Cool.
4.
Not much then.
Nice. Then that almost puts me back up. Hold on,
Great. Dragon has 4. Treasamine, it is now your turn. You are within 5 feet of
4 heal.
striking distance of this tentacle, and because Dragon is in combat with it, you have advantage on your rolls.
So I get 2 actions.
What do you have equipped?
My daggers. But I want to put my daggers away and equip my longsword.
That would be 1 action. You would no longer be able to make an attack.
Fuck
But
it, I'll
if
just
you've
try
got
and
2
stab
daggers, you could attack it
the
with both daggers, and you wouldn't have to throw them. You could just hit.
swing them both out, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to slash away with my daggers.
Okay. You don't have a bonus for double weapon attack, so it's just 2 attacks.
D20, right?
+6 or +7 actually, because one of them is magic.
Well,
D20 plus
plus
7, D20,
4.
D20 plus. I think you're holding a D6 there. Is that a D20? Oh, okay. What did you roll?
4.
You get to roll again because Dre's in combat with it.
17.
Yep, you hit. What's your damage?
What damage?
D4 plus 3, I think.
Let me have a look. Oh, fuck! It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Jesus.
Yeah, it's D4 plus 3 piercing damage.
Is it? Yeah, D4 plus 3.
So roll a D4.
What?
Triangle
What
one.
is a D4? Oh. The one that's got 3 numbers on each side.
Yeah, the one that looks like a little pyramid, or not a proper pyramid, but you know what I mean.
Not an actual size
Yep,
pyramid.
that's the one.
First time using this one. That's confusing.
The number that's at the top.
2.
2 plus 3.
5.
5. Okay, this thing looks like a very light breeze could blow it over. Looks like it's getting ready to return to the far realm and sort itself out. But you have one more attack with advantage with your dagger. Only plus 6 on this one.
So which dice?
D20.
D20.
Oops. For fuck's sake. 16.
16 you hit. And I'm going to tell you right now that you don't need to roll. This thing is dead.
Woohoo!
Because it only had 1 HP point left.
Oh.
It is done.
Matt, can I use Mage Hand to retrieve my dagger, please?
Yes, please. Go for it.
Cantrip, so.
Yep, that's fine by me.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay, you all make your way around the cesspool and out the other end. And you find yourself... You go through a kind of maze of tunnels once again. And you find yourself coming towards what looks like a wider... a cavern that's opening up wider. But Trezamine, your little pseudo-dragon suddenly jumps out of your pocket, flaps around a bit, and flies off into the cavern ahead of you.
Why? Come back.
It's going to make a stealth check, which it passes. Where's the pseudo dragon? There it is. Yeah, plus 3 to stealth. Oh, plus 4 to stealth even. That's even better. Okay. So, yeah, it makes its stealth check. But the pseudo dragon is able to telepathically communicate with you. It can
And tell me what's ahead.
It can communicate simple ideas, emotions, and images telepathically with any creature within 100 feet of it that can understand a language. So it's sending you images of it, the feelings of concern and love and desire to protect and images of a dragon.
As soon as you said protect, I knew it was going to be a dragon.
And you get the feeling that this is a bronze dragon. It's also sending you a warning. Like,
why would someone make a dragon out of bronze?
I'm not sure anyone made the dragons. I think they
Then why is it
evolved.
made of bronze?
I think it's the
Just made
colour
out of whatever.
rather than the thing that they're made out of. Like a red dragon is not made out of red.
I was thinking, is there like a brass dragon?
There is,
Like-
yeah. There's a silver dragon as well, and a gold dragon.
Is there a solder dragon?
No, that would be stupid.
Because dragon.